break. 2 shots.
At the line for 2.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And Howard may be the most physically imposing player in the game today. His strength still sets him apart.
Beal's checked in for Washington. Satoransky comes in for Bryant. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. Wayne Ellington is out there with Farrell. Then there's Whiteside. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Bielitsa in at the 4. Let's go. Here's Parker. Ball's knocked loose. And finally, that one's good. And the Wizards lead by 4.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Here's Farrell. Satoransky covering. And Detroit with another turnover here. Washington leading now by 4. To the inside. Goes back up. And there's the nice layup by Howard.
Yeah, and when Howard is allowed to get near the bucket, he capitalizes easily on the offensive glass. He sees the game so well.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear Dwayne Casey talk to his team. He does not like the high foul number in this game. He told them, you've got to stop biting on the shot fake. Stop gambling for steals. That's giving them easy points at the line. We'll see how they respond.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
First one falls for him.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Trevor Ariza's checked in for Washington.
Boy, how outstanding at the line has this guy been. One of the best free throw shooting big men you will ever find.
Now here's Parker. Back to Howard. Beal taking his time here. Shot clock at 5. Washington gets it back, and a new 24. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboards.
And the free throw, no good.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Now here's Ariza. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Frozen. Guy is just ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
Gallinari attacking. Out of bounds. Washington takes possession. Wizards leading by 6. And here is Satoransky. Parker outside. Yes, that goes in. Parker's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Farrell passes to Whiteside. Here's Bielitsa, covered by Parker. Inside, Gallinari, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
And you can blame it on a terrible defensive breakdown, one that could possibly swing the momentum here.
Here's Beal, following the bucket by the Pistons. Shoots over Ellington. Second shot opportunity. No good from Howard. Pistons trail by 6. And here's Gallinari outside, and the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Ariza kicks to Beal. The 3-ball, cans it from downtown. Beal's got 12 points in just the second half.
Boy, his output has been impressive today, and it doesn't look like he's done cooking just yet.
Farrell passes to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Well, the vision on display. Yogi Ferrell notices when his teammate has a wide open look and gets it there on time and on target.
Now, here's Satoransky. Ariza outside. He's looking for Howard and finds him. Goes up. Got a piece of it. Whiteside with it. Working on Howard. Whiteside, good.
He's made obvious improvements since the half, really getting into an offensive groove.
Here's Satoransky. Kicks it to Ariza. And there's the feed to Howard. Outside, Beal. Shot clock at 6. Satoransky, the pass to Howard. Here's Farrell. Rebound, Washington. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now, here's Satoransky. He's covered closely. Ariza with the bucket.
They are still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
Farrell passes to Bielitsa. Misses from short range.
Boy, that's exactly how you have to play defense when he's driving the lane. You cannot give him any space.
Pistons trail by 8. Farrell kicks to Gallinari. Down low, Howard with the steal. And here we go, Ariza heading to the hoop. And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Listen, Beal could have taken that shot, but the court vision's so good that he sees a chance to get his guy a better look.
Here's Farrell, Satoransky covering. The pass to Ellington. Here's Bielitsa. Clock at 6. Wants to get it to Ellington and does. And it's sent back by Howard.
And Howard takes his shot blocking very seriously. Skying up and sending him back was his impressive vertical.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Pistons trail by 12.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down and what will be a win here in game 1 of the series for Washington.
The blocking really turned things into their favor this time.
Great timing, anticipation. They got the blocks, and that definitely changed the momentum of this game.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Bradley Beal.
Boy, their ball movement was terrific, and I thought he was the key to that. This guy conducted the offense, kept everyone involved, and spread the basketball.
So it's Washington now after the basket by Detroit. And Satoransky kicks to Beal. To the paint. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist from Beal. Howard's got the lead up to 12 now for Washington. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Whiteside, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. The first free throw is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. And the Wizards with possession. And Washington can just let the clock run down here. Now Randall. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Jabari, you guys really got after it tonight. Is this the kind of mentality you want to impose on the other team?
Just as long as I stay aggressive, don't rush the game, don't get outside of my game, but continue to play hard.
Well, you got your teammates looking for you tonight, Jabari. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long. Here is Whiteside. Gallinari in the corner. Six on the shot clock. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. For Washington, they've gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. And Detroit, looking at who they've got. They've got Gallinari. Whiteside is out there with Griffin. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Bielitsa in at the 3. Now here's Ellington, covered by Parker. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Ellington.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
But it can in the painted area. Regardless, he's crafty enough to get up a good shot.
Now here's Green. Here's Parker, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Gallinari. And the first one drops. Washington making some changes. Trevor Ariza's checked in for Portis. Bradley Beal comes in for Jeff Green. And Satoransky subbed in for Bryant. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Farrell's checked in for Bielitsa.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. For Washington, they've gotten exactly 2/3 of their shots to find the bottom of the net here in the fourth, 8 of 12. Parker with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Beal's shot is good.
And just carrying over from his last game. Completely dialed in. You can sense his confidence.
I totally agree. Heat check after heat check. He realizes, man, I'm still hot.
Here's Farrell after the made shot from Bradley Beal. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Farrell. Satoransky looking around. Griffin against Parker. And Griffin sends it back.
Griffin has great timing. That's the reason why he blocked that shot.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Free throw good, Howard. And both free throws good for Howard. And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. Gallinari outside. And he uses the glass on the layup. Gallinari's got 11 points in the quarter.
I love the adjustments he's made here in the second half, getting the looks he wants now and shooting a much higher percentage.
Outside, Beal. And Howard with the stuff.
And Howard, one of the most dangerous players in the league when he rolls to the rim.
Here's Griffin. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Griffin's got 24.
On the attack, he has that ability, trying to close this one out.
Yeah, and the rim protection, not there. You expect someone to at least come over and contest.
And the shot is good. And the Wizards lead by 3.
Man, both teams scoring at a higher rate here down the stretch.
You know what? It's all about the offense. Decisive and prolific. Fun duel to watch.
Here's Farrell on the wing, Ellington. Back to Farrell, 6 to shoot. To tie it up. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And every set they're running looks like it's designed to produce a triple.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Parker's shot is off.
Not a big threat from out there. You see why the defense backed off a little.
That shot by Griffin, no good.
No hesitation. He took it right to the rack. But a quick reaction by the defense.
Here's Satoransky. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Here's Farrell. Satoransky covering. Here we go, one-on-one. Blake Griffin pulls it in. Griffin's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Right side, the pass to Gallinari. Gets that one to fall. That's his 6th field goal. He has shot the ball 12 times.
Anytime you need a bucket, Gallinari looks to provide. Takes a lot of pride in his game.
And Satoransky kicks to Beal. Back to Satoransky. And it's Ariza in the corner. He's looking for Howard and finds him. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Well, he's been here before. Howard knows how to take charge when the team needs a bucket.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. The shot's good from Ellington.
I like to see that. Taking it up strong in traffic. .111
left to play here in the 4th. Down low. Rebound by the Pistons.
You can't ask for a higher percentage look than the one that he got. I think he lost his concentration.
Griffin dishes to Gallinari. And the pass to Ellington. Here's Griffin. Yes!
What more can you ask for?
Phenomenal here in the clutch. This is what fans tune in to see.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 2. 46 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And now we get the chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Blake Griffin.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Portis, he's checked in for the Wizards. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
I was able to listen in on what Scott Brooks had to say to his team. He said, guys, this is where legends are made. I know you want it more than that. And it's time for you to show it on the floor. I need loose balls, crashing the boards, and deep. This is for all the marbles. Let's get it done.
Now, here's Portis. And Satoransky kicks to Beal. High arcing shot. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Guys, they're not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
Pass to Ellington. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Good!
And we see it all the time, guys. You get the big lead, maybe check out mentally, but not tonight.
They have this game in hand, but they're still pouring it on.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They trail by 4. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Beal from long range. Detroit with the rebound. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And now we've got the intentional foul. It's the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Wow, stepping up in the clutch. Great way to end this.
To stop the run. And so it's Detroit with the W. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at 1 game apiece and with some momentum, this is anybody's series.
Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone. Howard is out there with Green. Then there's Parker. Then it's Trevor Ariza. And it's Beal in at the point. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Count that one. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Howard at the elbow. Back to Beal. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Beal's got 5 points in the quarter.
Oh, he's a go-to scorer. Once Beal starts to heat up, you better watch out.
Gallinari on the wing. A three ball. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
And Beal kicks to Parker. Pass to Howard. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
Pistons trail by 12. Farrell looking around. And it's sent back by Howard.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Ariza no luck.
I'm not sure if the D bothered him or if he just lost concentration on that one, but that's a layup he should convert.
And Bielitsa kicks to Ellington. Here's Whiteside. Back to Ellington. Clock at 6. Molinari passes to Bielitsa. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
I like that pick play. I mean, you can see how easily it makes it for him to get to the cup.
Tipped away. Ariza with it. Parker outside. Here's Beal. That one goes. Count it. Beal's got 27 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
There it goes. It's in, and the Wizards' lead is cut back down to 10 with the basket from Farrell.
How about this turnaround? He played a fringe role in the first half, and now he's the man for them.
Now here's Green. Here's Beal. Sweet little floater. Beal's got 9 points in the quarter.
Love the touch on that floater right there. Bill has this shot down to a science.
And here we go. The Wizards fast break. Ariza's got the ball.
And a good example there of why it's important to change ends quickly.
Yeah, talent in this league has it so that now pretty much every team can push the pace. You have to get back on defense.
And guys, I like what they're doing here in the second half. Getting a lot of production in the paint and still trailing, but starting to show some grit down low.
Satoransky's checked in for Jabari Parker. Now here's Satoransky. Ariza outside. Shoots the 3. 4 for 9 from the floor with that miss.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half and only 1 in the first.
Whiteside, the pass to Bielitsa, and he trims the lead to single digits.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
Washington leading now by 9. Now Satoransky, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Gallinari. Bobby Portis is checked in for Washington. The pass to Satoransky. Ariza with it. He's picked up by Whiteside.
Oh, you love how physical Ariza is. Just attacking the D and earning the call in the process.
Shooting for Washington.
First one falls for him.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Here's Farrell. Pass to Ellington. Farrell kicks to Bielitsa. Out to Gallinari. There's the 3. Another 3 for Detroit.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Now here's Beal. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Beal's got 17 now, just in the second half. Pass to Ellington. Gallinari on the wing. Ariza covering. Here's Whiteside. And the layup's good off the glass. Whiteside's got 20.
And just great offensive execution by both sides, leaving nothing on the table.
Well, yeah, you want to save your best for last. The guys on these teams know that.
Now here's Beal. Here's Portis. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Oh, Beal is a skilled distributor. I mean, he has a sense for when one of his teammates has a clean look at the bucket.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Yeah, the amount of points they've given up here in the paint, that's what they got to talk about.
Ooh, this is ugly. No question about it. And you wonder if these matchups aren't favoring them right now.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Bradley Beal.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
And he'll head into the second round with his confidence at its highest level. He couldn't have picked a better time to take his game up a notch. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He's not satisfied with their effort level. He said, we're not hustling out there, guys. We are not going to win that way. I promise you. We've got to get after it. We'll see how his team responds.
All right, thank you, David.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
He's so confident, so self-assured on every free throw he takes.
Satoransky, the pass to Beal. They double-team Beal. Portis with it. Bielitsa's there. Beal. Rebound by Bielitsa. Bielitsa's got his 7th rebound here tonight. From past the arc. Washington with the rebound.
His stroke has not been what they needed it to be, but looks like they're going to keep going to him.
It's stolen. Here we go, all alone. Here's Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Fellas, that's just like it's supposed to work. Don't give the D a chance to set up.
Here is Howard, following the bucket by the Pistons. The drive by Beal. Up again. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Pistons trail by 6. And there's the call on Howard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
And the Pistons making a change here. Griffin's checked in. Whiteside up top. Griffin inside. Defended by Portis. Griffin can't get it to go in. Wizards leading by 6. Outside, Beal. Knocked loose and stolen by Ellington. There's Gallinari with the 3. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Howard's got 8 rebounds in this game. Outside, Beal. It's Ariza on the wing. Shot clock at 5. They need this one. Nice shot by Portis. And the Wizards lead by 9.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Farrell passes to Griffin. And there it is for him. Griffin's got 21 in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Satoransky looking around. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
On the wing, Ellington. He's covered by Beal. Beyond the arc. He goes up again. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That's on Dwight Howard.
He's showing why he's considered a leader. Griffin wants to be the guy taking these important shots.
And that one misses. And it's Ariza with the ball for Washington. Leading by 5. Outside, Beal. Gallinari against Ariza. Back to Beal. Howard trying to free himself up. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Farrell to the inside. They double-team Griffin. Here's the 3. Washington with the rebound. Beal's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Picked off in midair. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Griffin. That one falls. Griffin's got 6 points in the quarter.
He's crazy mobile in the open floor. When Griffith runs with purpose, he's capable of capitalizing in transition.
And Satoransky kicks to Howard, and it goes down 2 points.
This is what great players do. Howard relishes the chance to hit these important shots.
Here's Farrell. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Farrell's got 14 points now in the second half.
Big-time basket there on the inside. I mean, he had to get that one up and over the big guy.
Alters his release to do it, and those are 2 crucial points. You can't be missing shots like that in the post. That'll get you a spot on the bench.
Griffin's shot is good.
Coming alive down the stretch. I like how Griffin commands the ball when the game is on the line.
And Satoransky kicks to Ariza. Now here's Satoransky. Defense is right there. The Pistons another fast break chance right here. Farrell for 3. It's money from deep.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
Well, we want people to tune in, don't we? This is what they're tuning into. Big moments.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're down by 2. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the inside, Satoransky. Count it! A huge shot to tie it up.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Here's Farrell. Satoransky covering. Farrell passes to Ellington. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 6. It falls!
And big-time bucket there. They've got to play for a stop here with the 2-point lead. Most important thing, no open threes.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know what? You can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in a situation like this?
Yeah, Greg, and I say you go for the dagger. I mean, try to get that big 3. That'll win you the game.
And Satoransky kicks to Ariza. Lets it go from deep. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win casts the series in a whole new light now, Greg.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Here's Gallinari. Sinks that one from the post. Gallinari's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You know, you have to like that he's still getting quality touches and delivering now after getting blanked in the first half.
Whiteside is out there with Griffin. Then there's Gallinari. Then there's Wayne Ellington. And it's Farrell in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Detroit right now. And here's Farrell. He'll bring it up for Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Griffin kicks to Farrell. Here's Whiteside. Pistons passing it around. It counts, and the foul. That's on Dwight Howard.
What about the fearlessness of Farrell? Yogi taking it amongst the trees and delivering.
So for the Wizards, Riza comes in for Green, and Satoransky subbed in for Jabari Parker. Now, here's Satoransky. From 12 feet out. Here's Portis, fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And you can see what the emphasis was at halftime. Here in the second, a lot more effort to get the ball inside, and it's starting to pay dividends. Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
In the corner, it's Whiteside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Dwight Howard.
And they're drawing more whistles and working their way to the line here in the second half.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line.
You know, he may be kicking himself for that one miss, but establishing the 2-possession lead was key.
Satoransky, the pass to Beal. A 3-ball. Ariza no up. Detroit leading by 4. Here's Farrell. Rebound, Washington. Portis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Beal. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. Beal's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Boy, his marksmanship has been unbelievable this quarter, and they're still down.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
The first one falls. And both free throws good from Whiteside. Wizards trail by 4. And Beal kicks to Satoransky. Floats one up. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Whiteside, high post. Farrell passes to Griffin. Banked in off the glass. Griffin's got the lead up to 6 now for Detroit.
Well, the vision on display. Yogi Ferrell notices when his teammate has a wide open look and gets it there on time and on target.
Now, here's Satoransky. Passes it to Ariza. No good from outside.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Griffin finds Ellington. It's stolen by Ariza. Now, here's Satoransky. Ellington defending. They grab their own miss. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Gallinari inside the 3-point line. And right through it goes. And the Pistons lead by 8.
What a find by Griffin. He's a lot more skilled as a passer than he gets credit for as far as power forwards go. He has terrific vision.
And Satoransky kicks to Beal. Gallinari with the rebound. Gallinari's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Farrell passes to Ellington. Back to Farrell. Now the dish to Whiteside. And that one hits back iron. A second chance effort. And it's Gallinari missing.
Boy, just enough defensive attention to throw that shot off target.
Ariza passes to Satoransky. Gallinari against Ariza. Back to Satoransky. Drills the 3-pointer.
That's a huge 3-pointer. He'd love to become a go-to guy for them here in crunch time.
Yeah, and when he gets going, he adds another dimension to their offense that can make a huge difference when the game's on the line.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.
And his rebounding has been an anchor for him tonight, as usual. He's into double digits again in that department. And it just takes so much pressure off their other players knowing he's got the glass work covered.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, well, Dwayne Casey just going over the game plan with his team down the stretch. He still wants them to be aggressive and assertive on offense. He said, I don't want us to get content with this lead. Build on it. Don't give them any chance of getting back in this thing. Kevin?
Well, so shifty in pick-and-roll situations. Yogi Ferrell threads the needle. My goodness, nice.
Stolen by Satoransky and stolen by Whiteside. Griffin goes in, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
He drops the first one, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Injuries have taken a toll on Griffin as he's gotten older, but shouldn't take away from what he's done over the course of his career.
Beal gets a wide open look, hits the jumper in space. Beal's got 30.
He's got to embrace the moment, and Beal shining brightly.
To the middle, and stolen by Howard.
And definitely playing the opponent, but also they're playing against the clock.
No, you're absolutely right. It's not impossible to catch up, but it is a tall order right now.
And so it's Gallinari with it. They'll bring it up for the Pistons. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Washington calls timeout. They're down by 8. There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And you know what? They're not ready to give up yet. They'll try to intentionally foul if they can get a quick hoop.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Down low, it's deflected. To the paint, Howard wide open. And again, Washington no good. A nice lead and looking confident.
And they've got a chance to push it to double digits.
Griffin dishes to Ellington. And so it's Detroit with the W. I think, Greg, they played with a little more a relaxed demeanor tonight, knowing this was it, now or never.
And their season continues because of that, Kevin. How about forcing a Game 7? This is big, and it's going to be an intense battle. I cannot wait.
It'll be terrific. You're right. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during this first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you later. Gallinari against Green. Offensive rebound. Makes it off the glass. 17 points for Hassan Whiteside. Wizards trail by 5. They've got Portis. Bradley Beal is out there with Trevor Ariza. And there's Green. And it's Howard in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. Beal from long range. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss. Whiteside's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeding. A shot by Ellington, no good.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Now here's Ariza. Right side Green. The pass to Howard. 6 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Howard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Gotta feed Howard the rock when he's in the paint. He commands the ball whenever he has that kind of position.
Here's Farrell. Outside for Griffin. Misses the 3. Wizards trail by 3. Ariza passes to Howard. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. In the corner, Farrell. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Griffin's got 5 assists tonight.
Another triple, and that's been the story of this second half.
Coming out of the break, they've relied on their perimeter offense to generate points. Right now, it's working.
Now, here's Ariza. Howard kicks to Ariza. Here's the teardrop. Rebound, Detroit. Whiteside's got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Well, just think what's happening here. He hasn't found his groove, yet they still hold the lead.
And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Washington no good. Pistons leading by 6. At the elbow, it's Whiteside. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Whiteside's got 14 points here in the second half. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
You can see his wheels are turning. We'll see what he draws up here.
It's been an ongoing battle of adjustments, trying to identify your strongest matchup each time down the floor.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Hassan Whiteside.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
And Craig, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. With them getting outshot from the perimeter, he told them we have got to defend the three-point line. Those threes are destroying us. We'll see if they can tighten it up, Kevin.
Hands it from downtown. 26 points for Beal.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Now, here's Whiteside. Rebound by the Wizards. Howard's got 7 rebounds in the game. Beal finds Ariza. Portis with it. Goes back up. Count it. And now just a 3-point Piston lead.
That was physical D, but Bobby Portis is so strong, he finished through contact.
Farrell looking around. Here's Griffin. Nice shot from the wing. And the Pistons lead by 5.
That's a big bucket for Blake. Teammates have to love that shot.
First free throw is good, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so he hits both.
And that makes it a one-possession game, guys. Got to be the biggest free throws of the game thus far.
Here's Farrell. Satoransky covering. Farrell passes to Whiteside. Back to Ellington. Pistons passing it around. Just 4 to shoot. Whiteside kicks to Ellington. Ariza with the rebound. Ariza's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Here's Beal. It's rebounded by Farrell.
And on some plays, everything goes your way except for the finish.
And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a foul here. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Here's Farrell. To the inside. Beal with the steal.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
It's the way the game is supposed to be played. Guys competing at the highest level.
Here's Griffin after the basket by Washington. Shoots over Portis. Count it!
Top-notch play from Griffin. That was a bucket they needed.
There's 38 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Satoransky the pass to Howard. And Satoransky kicks to Portis. Takes a shot at the elbow. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way. And an intentional foul right there.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Up and down career for Gallinari. A skilled forward with size has struggled because of health. Tremendous showing of confidence by getting those 2 to fall.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. They're behind by 5. We've got 22 seconds left in the 4th. Guys, your thoughts?
I mean, tough position, but really they can't blame anybody but themselves.
They've certainly missed on some opportunities, but stranger things have happened. They need a quick shot and an immediate foul right here.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
And a tough break is his 2nd attempt at the line. No good. Left side, Beal. This one for 3. And the rebound goes to Griffin. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Good on the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
You know, it's interesting. Blake has increased his shooting range, but that hasn't really carried over to the free throw line.
Back to Satoransky. They need this. Cans the 3. Here's Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
The defense has to be terrified when Blake Griffin makes his mind up to drive it hard.
No good. And they do it. They'll move on to round 2. Thrilling fashion, guys, taking round 1 in what certainly will go down. Guys, it's one of the most competitive series this year.
And you always love a Game 7, and no disappointment here. And these guys are ready and excited for round 2. Maybe a bit tired, but the adrenaline is still pumping.
And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.